Hello, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching today. Welcome to Talk is Cheap. This is Precious Eda. Do well to like and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification button. And so today I'll be talking about something that is trending. It's an issue that's really trending. It's been trending for over a week now. It's the invasion or the purported search of Justice Mary Odili's residence in Abuja by officers of law enforcement agencies, and then all the drama that has followed that purported search, how the search failed, and then the things that have followed it through. So today I'm going to be asking a few questions. I'm going to be talking about the search on Justice Mary Odili's residence. Simple questions that have really simple answers. You know, there's been the debate back and forth on some people are of the opinion that, well, she's a justice of the Supreme Court, she's not above the law, she can be searched and all that. But the way and manner in which the search was carried out, or the search was planned to be carried out, and then the events that have followed the failed search, or whatever it is, the events that have followed it have thrown up questions that we should answer. And then these questions would throw more light on the kind of leadership we have in this country and the things that are happening in our nation. So today I'll be asking a few questions. I'll be looking at this issue, this issue. I'll be analyzing it and asking a few questions. And with these questions, I trust, or I hope, and I believe that you would be able to gain some insight and then have some objective answers that would really tell us or give us an idea of where we are as a democracy and how politics is being played out and how it affects our leadership in this nation. So I'll be showing you a few things: the purported search warrant, the letter applying for the search warrant, and then I'll be showing you that, and I'll be drawing some questions. Now the thing is, for me, I think it's a disgrace, it's an unfortunate incident, it's disappointing for every time, or in recent times, the judiciary has been used to always embarrass itself by the reckless executive we have, the judiciary. Remember, not too long ago, we had the Chief Justice of Nigeria removed from office on the basis of an ex parte order of a tribunal, not even a properly recognized court of law, a superior court of law, a tribunal purportedly removed the Chief Justice of Nigeria, and then without giving him any fair hearing, he was removed from office. And then now we're having a magistrate issuing a funny search warrant, very funny search warrant. And I'm going to tell you why I think it is very funny. Now, first of all, if you look at the application for the search warrant, you would see that the police officer who applied for it convinced the court on the basis of an affidavit deposed by himself and by a whistleblower. And so I'll show you that affidavit, and then we'll look at it and ask a few questions on that affidavit. Now, the first question, when you look at that affidavit deposed by a certain Aliyu Umar Ibrahim, I beg your pardon, please, Aliyu Umar Ibrahim, you discover that in the affidavit, he introduces himself as Aliyu Umar Ibrahim. But then in the second paragraph or thereabout, you will see that he refers to himself as Danjuma Ibrahim. So it means clearly two different people deposed to one affidavit, and that's madness. two different people deposing to one affidavit. It's madness, because he introduces himself as Aliyu Umar Ibrahim and then says he is resident in Niger State, and then in the subsequent paragraphs that follow, he says he is Danjuma Ibrahim. Very crazy. That's the first thing. How? So who really deposed to the affidavit? The affidavit on the basis of which the search warrant was issued. First of all, who deposed to this affidavit? It's a question that really needs to be answered. We have a photograph of someone there on the right top side of the affidavit. You have his photograph, but that photograph, is it the photograph of Aliyu Umar Ibrahim or Danjuma Ibrahim, or are the both of them one and the same person? I don't know. It's a question that needs to be answered. The second question is that how did Aliyu Umar Ibrahim or Danjuma Ibrahim, who is resident in Niger State, observe illegal activities going on in Maitama, Abuja? How did he observe illegal activities going on in Maitama, Abuja? He's resident in Niger State. It means he spends most of his time in his residence in Niger State. But then he observes illegal activities going on in Maitama in Abuja, in some houses in Maitama in Abuja. Will I say mind-boggling, or I don't know what to say about that, but it's curious. It's really curious. He's resident in Niger State, but then even if Niger State and Abuja are so close, Maitama in Abuja is way, way far away from where he claims to be in Niger State, to be resident in Niger State. So, well, perhaps he spent lots of time in Maitama and then he observed it. The next question is, what kind of illegal activities were going on? Now, you must understand that an affidavit for a search warrant, it's an important document. It must contain vital information upon which the magistrate or the judge who is issuing the warrant would issue it. We are now questioning this search warrant because some of this vital information were not provided in the affidavit. So the affidavit merely alleges that some illegal activities are going on in some houses in Maitama, Abuja. So what illegal activities? What illegal activities actually? What illegal activities were noticed or seen to be going on in that area? The affidavit makes no mention of any illegal activity. It just said illegal activities. Illegal activities could be anything. And we must understand that over 50 police officers were deployed. To execute this search warrant. So it means that the illegal activity that was going on was such a huge illegal activity that it would take such number of police officers or security agents to go, investigate and search for that illegal activity. It's amazing. It's curious. And so it's when the magistrate says he was deceived, and then because one of the reasons given by the magistrate was that he was deceived. When the magistrate says he was deceived, I wonder what type of deceit. So that question is begging for an answer. The next question begging for an answer is, what particular house was the affidavit referring to that made the magistrate issue the search warrant? In the affidavit, look at the affidavit, you would see that no particular house was mentioned. It just said illegal activities in some houses in Abuja, in Maitama, Abuja. No particular house was mentioned. Yet, the application, which stated that it is on the basis of this affidavit that is going to, the application makes mention of number 9, and then it makes mention of the address of the Honorable Justice of the Supreme Court. It's curious. The affidavit, because the application alone cannot stand to warrant the issuance of a search warrant. The affidavit is a very important document. Now, the affidavit does not contain the particular address. It just says some houses, and then in the application, a particular house is now mentioned. It's interesting. It's very curious. Now, regardless of all the denials and all the probes and investigations that they say they are doing, it's a simple thing. Answer the simple question. No officer without authority can go to that length, secure a search warrant, deploy such number of police officers without a superior authority knowing about it. It's not possible. It's not possible. Someone must sanction it. Someone sanctioned it. It's simple. Who sanctioned it? It's a simple question. Who sanctioned it? Who signed it? Who agreed to it? What investigations were they carrying out? It's a simple thing. You just tell us what investigations you're carrying out and how you went about to, it's a simple thing, but we can't get those answers because it's political. It is political. That's my thought. That's my view. It is politically motivated. It's politically motivated because when I remember what happened to Onogen, the Honorable Justice Onogen, and then similar trend of using funny orders of court, warrants to remove, who knows, perhaps they wanted to remove the justice of the Supreme Court, but it didn't work. So I think these questions are simple. The answers to them are quite straightforward. Answer these questions, and then we are home and dry. If really the government is being transparent, you just simply answer these questions. Is it Umar Aliyu Ibrahim or Danjuma Ibrahim? Is it what house exactly? You must answer these questions. It's what illegal activities were you investigating? It's a simple question you answer. Who sanctioned it? Who gave the authorization? Someone gave the authorization. So it's a quite straightforward thing, but those answers can come. When I come back, I'll share my iLeadership insight for today. All right, welcome. My iLeadership insight for today is honesty. For a leader, for a person, honesty remains the best policy. I always have this policy. If you don't know, if you can't say the truth about something, do not speak at all until you can say the truth. If you can't say the truth, don't speak at all until you can say the truth. It's better to keep silent than to speak and tell lies. So for a leader, for every person in your life, in your business, in your personal development, in government, for those in government, in places of authority, do not speak except you're telling the truth. And if you can't tell the truth, don't speak at all. Wait until you can say the truth before you speak, because honesty still remains the best policy. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification button. I'll see you next time. Ciao. God bless you.